The Bible is a complex and fascinating text. It has been copied and translated over centuries. This process has led to some interesting discrepancies. Some verses present in older versions seem to be missing in newer ones. This raises questions and sparks curiosity. Where did these verses go? Why were they removed? These missing verses can feel unsettling. They challenge our understanding of the Bible as a static and unchanging document. However, exploring these changes offers valuable insights into the historical development of the text. It allows us to engage with the scriptures on a deeper, more critical level. Perhaps the most famous example of a missing verse is the story of the woman caught in adultery. This narrative has been a subject of much debate and discussion among scholars and theologians for centuries. This story, found in John chapter 7 verse 53 to chapter 8 verse 11, is a powerful narrative of forgiveness and compassion. It tells of Jesus' profound wisdom and mercy when confronted with a woman accused of adultery. However, many modern translations relegate this passage to a footnote, marking it as a later addition to the original text. This has led to questions about its authenticity and origin. The evidence for this removal comes from several sources, including ancient manuscripts and scholarly research. Early manuscripts of John's Gospel do not contain this passage. These manuscripts are considered more reliable by many scholars due to their age and closer proximity to the original texts. The writing style and vocabulary differ slightly from the rest of John's Gospel. This discrepancy suggests that the passage may have been written by a different author or at a different time. Additionally, the story feels like an interruption to the flow of the surrounding narrative. It seems to break the continuity of the events described before and after it. These factors suggest that this story was likely added later. Despite this, the passage remains a beloved and significant part of Christian teachings, illustrating the enduring power of forgiveness and grace. There are several reasons why certain verses might be removed or relegated to footnotes in newer translations of the Bible. One reason is textual criticism. This field of study examines the various manuscripts of the Bible, comparing differences and trying to determine the most accurate and original text. Another reason is theological debate. Throughout history, different Christian groups have had varying interpretations of certain verses. This sometimes led to the exclusion or modification of verses to align with specific theological viewpoints. Echoes of erasure. More examples from the Bible. The story of the woman caught in adultery is not the only example of verses missing from some Bible versions. There are several other passages that have sparked debate among scholars and theologians over the years. The ending of Mark's Gospel, Mark 16 verses 9 to 20, which describes the resurrection appearances of Jesus, is absent from some of the earliest manuscripts. This omission has led to various interpretations and theories about the original text. This has led some scholars to believe that the original ending of Mark might have been lost or intentionally left open-ended. Others argue that the longer ending was a later addition to provide closure to the gospel narrative. Similarly, the story of Jesus' agony in the Garden of Gethsemane, Luke 22, verses 43 to 44, where he sweats blood, is also missing from some important early manuscripts. This passage has been a subject of intense scrutiny and discussion. These examples highlight the fluidity of the biblical text and the ongoing scholarly debate surrounding its transmission and interpretation. The variations in manuscripts remind us of the complex history of the Bible and the efforts to preserve its message through the centuries. Faith and interpretation, navigating the changes. The realization that the Bible we have today is not identical to the original autographs can be unsettling for some. Over centuries, the Bible has been copied and translated numerous times, leading to variations in the text. These changes can sometimes cause confusion or doubt. However, it is crucial to approach these differences with a spirit of open-mindedness and a desire to understand the historical context. By doing so, we can appreciate the rich tapestry of history and culture that has shaped the Bible as we know it today. The core message of the Bible, centered on God's love, forgiveness, and the call to follow Jesus, remains consistent. This central theme has endured through all the changes and translations, providing a steady foundation for faith. Recognizing the human element involved in the transmission of the Bible does not diminish its power or relevance. Instead, it highlights the dedication and reverence with which countless individuals have approached these sacred texts. Instead, it invites us to engage with the text more deeply, asking critical questions and wrestling with its complexities. This process of engagement can lead to a more profound and personal understanding of the scriptures. By understanding the reasons behind these textual variations, we can navigate the scriptures with greater understanding and appreciation for the rich history they represent. This journey through the Bible's evolution can strengthen our faith and deepen our connection to its timeless message.
If you love God and His work, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment Amen. May God bless you abundantly.